Hey loves, my name is Brianna K. You might also know me as Bits of Brie over on Instagram or my blog. I am a mom of 2 little ones for now from Cleveland, Ohio, and I wanted to do a video today about your assumptions about me, and I'll tell you if they are correct or not correct. I asked over on my Instagram and it was pretty interesting. Some of the stuff you guys asked, or not asked, but assumed. So what do they say with assumptions? It makes up out of you and me, right? When you assume something. And there are some really funny ones. So I laughed at myself a little bit. The first one that I got repeatedly over and over is your house is never messy. You're always on top of everything. Oh Lord, I wish that were the case. Like, please, if I could ever get to that point. But no one's house is ever perfect all the time. Definitely not mine. I have Monica's closets that are sort of like the room of requirement in Harry Potter. Like, it moves around my house all of the time when I need to just put some stuff that I just don't have the time to truly KonMari declutter. It will just go into a pile in a room until I can tackle it. So trust me, my house is not always perfect, but I do enjoy making cleaning and decluttering and organizing videos for you because I know it helps me feel like I have some control back in my life when stuff feels out of control. So that's why I love making those videos, to help you get that cleaning motivation too. So if you are brand new here and haven't watched any of my cleaning and organizing videos, give them a try if you're looking for some motivation, because everybody says that they really help. And that's what I love to do ultimately when I make videos, is figure out a way to help you or motivate you. This one, I know I just said mom of 2 for now, is maybe you're on the fence about baby number 3. I wouldn't say that we're on the fence. We just had some things in life come up, because our original game plan, we really were praying for a fall baby, just because we have 2 spring babies right now. But right, isn't it like when you make plans, God laughs? And that's okay. We are just going to be grateful for whenever God decides to bless us with baby number 3. So we're just praying on it and hoping that his timing will be right for growing our family. I know I'm being like kind of coy about it, and I'm going to be coy about this next one too. This is one of the ones that I laughed, but I'm not saying you're wrong. You can ask Adam. Somebody assumed you have an amazing sex life. You can ask my husband. This next one was, you grew up in a very loving family. I feel like that is 100% true. Like, when our family was together, my parents divorced shortly after I started college, so it was much later in my life. But I would say, like, when my mom and dad were together, and I'm gonna tear up, I did not want to cry in this video. When my parents were together and it was the 4 of us. Divorce sucks. Because yeah, it was just the happiest time of my life, I feel like, when our family was together. Until, like, you know, that's why I feel very blessed to have my family now. And you can see, like, it still hurts. Like, that will, I think, be just an open wound that I don't know if it will ever truly heal. Because when you know that something was so nice and so good and so full of love, and you'll never get it back. I did not think I was gonna cry in this video. Dang it. Oh, I swear, what is it with like sit down videos? I feel like I don't cry making my cleaning videos. Maybe that's why I do a lot more of those. But yeah, just being real and honest, I did grow up in a very loving family, and I'm truly grateful to have even had the years that we did, because I know that some people don't have that. So I'm very grateful that I did have that. But it does just make me sad. This one made me laugh a little bit too. Your skin is always flawless, and I know I probably have like tear streaks down it, and you never yell at your kids. I assure you, I get pimples. I actually like had to cover up. You can probably see it right there. And I think I have like a what's that supermodel? Cindy Crawford. It's like a zit here, but maybe it just looks like a Cindy Crawford mole shadow. No, my skin definitely has breakouts. I'm Sicilian and I feel like my skin is incredibly oily. So it's actually really hard for me to use the right products that work for my skin, since it's very like high oil but very sensitive at the same time. So I have to be really, really careful with what I use on my skin. So definitely skin is not flawless, but thank you. Instagram filters help a lot. And I do yell at my kids, and it's literally what I hate the most. I always joke, I wish I could get hypnotized to just never raise my voice. Cause I think it's another part of being Italian or something like that. Like it was the same thing with my dad. It would just be like, he'd be cool until a certain point he would just erupt like a volcano. And that's what I don't like about myself too, is like I can really keep my cool for a long time, but then like there will just be like a pop and like I erupt, and I hate it. Every time afterwards I regret it too. So I pray all of the time for that not to happen. This next one was interesting. It says, you came from a very well-off family. My parents always made sure we had clothes on our backs and food on the table, but I did not grow up in a house that had anything luxurious or lavish, and I feel like if there were any extras, it got spent on taking us on a vacation, which I so appreciate, because I feel like those are the experiences, but they're like the memories that I have with our family all together that mean so much to me. Like they truly are, like when we were traveling, but they just help you grow so much as a person. It's like, there's a quote, and somebody just said it to me recently, that like travel is the only thing that you pay money for that you come back even richer than when you left, because of the experiences and what you get to see. And so yeah, I would definitely say I grew up in a very humble household, lots and lots of budgeting, did not have, you know, brand name clothes or anything like that, like the extras. Like there was plenty of times that I couldn't do competitive cheerleading that I wanted to do. Like I could only do cheerleading for like at my public school and all of that. Like I always went to public school, but which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think I went to an incredible and amazing public school, but it is just funny, like, oh, you came from a well-off family. Nope, that's an assumption. Incorrect. This next one is, you're a morning person, and there was one right next to it that's related, and it says you like to get ready every day. And I am not a morning person. I am actually a night owl by nature. I love being up late. I think as a creative person, that's oftentimes when my creative juices are just flowing. I can have a very hard time at night falling asleep because so many things are happening in my brain creatively that I'm thinking of that I just want to write them all down or do, or there's just so much that happens brain-wise for me at night. But I force myself, because I just know overall for my life right now, with the age my children are, what my business is for working at home, I force myself to get up at 5 a.m., which I filmed a morning routine video that kind of goes through everything that I do to have a really good start to my day, even though I would not choose to get up at 5 a.m. by any means, unless I knew that it's like the best choice for my family and for me to be the best mom and wife and worker for the day. So check out that video if you're interested. And the other one is, you like to get ready every day, which is true. Again, I definitely have days where I don't, but I just personally prefer to get ready every single day because I think it makes me feel like the best version of me. It's sort of therapeutic to put on makeup. There's something also fun and creative about it. It's fun to be sort of like girly and feminine. And yes, I would say I feel my best if I get ready every single day. So it makes me feel better. This one was interesting. You don't get much sleep. That probably used to be the case. So if you followed me for a while, when I was still working my like 9 to 5, but that required so much travel, and was doing a couple videos a week at that point. They were much more sit-down style like this though, so they did not take me as long to film as when I'm like cleaning my house or decorating my house all day long, or sometimes over the course of a couple of days. So I was doing very different videos then that were very fast to edit. I could sit down and edit in about an hour from start to finish. So it was much easier YouTube-wise back then. But I just wasn't sleeping. My kids were younger. Presley was so young, and like, you know, you're just in those newborn phases where there's leaps, they don't sleep, you're waking through the night all of the time. but I'm very protective of my sleep now. Like I really strive to get 8 hours, at the very least 6 to 7. Like I will not allow myself to ever schedule stuff where I'm getting less than 6 hours sleep. And I have just kind of made some cuts and been like, it's just not happening. So sorry, that's why there hasn't been as many videos on my channel in the month of January, because I just wanted to do some longer, more extensive cleaning and organizing videos. Like they're all around 30 minutes in length, so it just takes me so much longer to edit, and I've just been more protective of my time and my sleep. So I hope that maybe that inspires you if you need to do the same thing, because I think if you're a perfectionist like me and also wanting to just be successful, and like I've always been very achievement oriented, I will work myself to the like literally I would get 3 hours of sleep if I could just keep working. So I have like cognizantly decided, no, you want to be around for your kids long term, you want to be a happy person, I want to be a happy wife for my husband. So I'm very protective of my sleep and my morning routine at this stage in the game, because I just know better for everybody that way, myself included. So yes. Another person said, people are very jealous of you and think that you are an overachiever. Well, if you think I'm an overachiever, that I would say that's accurate. I've always been that way. That's just me. That's who God made me to be. I know that. Like I have been praying so much, and I know He doesn't want me to hold back from trying to be the best version of myself, but that doesn't mean that I'm trying to be better than you or that I think I'm better than anybody else. It is just in my nature that I constantly want to make sure I'm being the best version of myself for my kids, for my family, just for this community. Like you're clearly here watching this video because hopefully either my videos are helping you or providing some sense of like love and community and support, and I can only keep doing this if I keep on trying to make it better for all of us, right? So I'm an overachiever. It is what it is. But if somebody is jealous, and this is, I learned this so much, it was a part of a lot of conversations of really successful women who were speakers at the mastermind event that I attended this last month. I went to a retreat in California, and it was life-changing in so many ways. But every woman, when they got to be really successful, they sort of realized if a person showed their jealousy to them, it was because they were projecting something they were insecure about that the other person had. So your gift might be similar to mine, or your gift might be very different than mine. And if you're a very laid back person, like I'm just thinking like what words describe like opposite of an overachiever, I need laid back people in my life. Like I need you to chill me out when I get really wound up about something. I need you to kind of help balance me. And like that's why the world is designed to have so many different people. God designed us all to have a different gift, some unique talent that we're going to bring to the table that helps the world and helps other people. So just because we're not all alike, that's not something to be jealous of or dislike somebody because they're not like you. So that's my thoughts about that. This one was funny. The managers and cashiers at Target know you by name. If they do, I'm not aware. I don't know, possibly. I like bouncing around Targets though, because you know me, I'm like a dollar spot fiend, so sometimes I like going to like different Targets because sometimes their dollar spots are better. So mine is horrible. It's always horrible. This one said, your partner has a very good, well-paid job. Adam definitely has a great job, and I'm also proud of the job I have and this community that we have here, and we're both working hard for our family and providing for our kids. So yes, Adam does, and I'm very proud of him and all of his hard work. He was out of town this week, and I miss him a lot, and I'm just excited to go on vacation tomorrow. Get me to Disney World. Which you guys will be seeing this after probably we've already been at Disney, but I just wanted something to film. I think I said this. I wanted something to film, possibly if the kids are occupied with their iPads while we're on the plane going to Disney. So here we are. This last one, I'm just gonna pick this one because I thought it was interesting. It says, you're an Enneagram 2 or 3 like me. This is from Natalie Bennett Vlogs. And when I've taken the Enneagram test, I'm a 3 wing 2. So for those of you who've taken it, if you haven't taken an Enneagram test, it's cool. There's 9 different numbers and it just tells you different things about your personality. And it's fun because I think for me and Adam, I'll send him sometimes things I'll see that's like how to work with a 3 better, and I'll send it to him to be like, here, this might help you. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that assumptions about me. I feel like everybody was very, very nice. Like some other people's I watch, I feel like there's been like really crazy assumptions, and I feel like everybody was very, very nice to me. So thank you. I hope you found this interesting. And again, if you're new to my channel and want to check out some cleaning and decorating videos, I've got a bunch of those that I worked on for you in January, and I'll have a ton more videos coming up for you in February. But if there's something you would really like to see or a question that you have for me, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to either answer it or incorporate it into another video that I'm doing on my channel this month. And make sure we're connected over on my Instagram as well, because if I ever do something like this, either an assumptions or a Q&A again, I generally ask over there so that I can get all of your questions and everything before I film. So follow us too if this is posted when we're at Disney, so that you can see real time sort of what's happening on our vacation over on Instagram. And I'm sure the vlogs will be up on our family vlog channel as well, so make sure you're subscribed over there if you want to see our Disney trip. But thank you for being part of this community. I cannot tell you just how grateful I am for each and every single one of you who watch and leave your comments and support by liking or sharing when you're watching something. So just thank you so much, and I hope you continue to do that. And I promise you, I have got some really exciting stuff coming down the line, so just stay tuned. I will share as soon as I possibly can, but I just cannot wait for what's to come, and I cannot wait to share it with you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, loves.